Are you ready, sir?
I am ready indeed.
Take it away.
All right, cool. How you guys doing today? Doing good? All right, I'm excited to be here. Before we get started, though, I just want to ask you guys something. Are you guys familiar with the term making it rain? It's kind of in hip-hop, they make it rain for the dollars. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. So this is something a little different. I call this protection precipitation. Yeah, exactly. If you guys didn't know what I'm here to talk to you guys about today, I'm here to talk to you guys about contraception and practicing safe sex. So what I'm wanting to do is to persuade you all who are sexually active to practice safe sex and or by doing that, purchase condoms. Let's see. So as we all know, besides abstinence, which, well, let's face it, isn't fun for anybody, wearing a condom is the #1 protection against HIV, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, any pretty much STD that you can think of. There was a study conducted by Kanikar and Sharma. They wrote for the American Journal of Health, and they found that 82% of males and 68% of females use condoms while in their first sexual interaction. So although those numbers are high, they could be a little bit higher, and it could help things out a little bit more for our culture, our society, and kids in general. That's why I have behind me the 3 Ps. I broke it down into protection, prevention, and personal. So to start off with the first one, we have protection against infection. Yes, these little bad mamma jammas right here will protect you from most. I believe they were 97% effective after an FDA study that said they're 97% effective against 97% effective against preventing births. As far as a study that was done as well by a man named John Abma, he conducted that 12 million men and women every single year contract some form of sexual transmitted disease, which is very alarming, given the fact that a lot of young people today, if you're not in a relationship, free spirit, I guess we could say, you do have multiple partners. There's times where you may go out on a weekend and you might end up with one person and the next weekend it's someone else. So that's a very common way that the disease is spread by buying these condoms, practicing safe sex. You can kind of prevent that altogether. And also, you need to know how they're properly used. It has to be used right. I can't sit here and teach you. I didn't bring up at the end of the day. I apologize. Look that up online. But they will definitely show you proper use for condom wearing. The second part is prevent unplanned pregnancies. Thank you for your speech about the pill, because yes, we do not want. Oh God, I cannot imagine having some little me. But anyways, a personal good friend of mine actually did not listen to what I'm speaking to you about today. And when he was 16 and a half, had his first child when we were in high school. Mike's a great kid, good guy. But because of the fact that he didn't use protection, he now has a 6-year-old child who freakishly looks exactly like him. It scares the crap out of me when we talk. But, you know, Mike was cut short of a lot of things in life due to the fact that he wasn't able to protect himself while he was engaged in sex. Like I said before, 97% effective against birth. I think this was kind of a cool concept. I called it no baby mama drama, because by wearing a condom, you are being responsible. You are at equal share, I guess, of responsibility between the man and the woman. If there was to be a birth, if there was something to happen, if you took the precaution of wearing protection, then you're going to be safe, and you know, you're not the one liable person. It's your fault, my fault. It's kind of even. And like I said, the barrier effect prevents unwanted pregnancies as well. And the final aspect is personal morals and maturity. Kind of touched upon that earlier. We live in a society where, let's face it, sex is more has a casual view opposed to maybe 50 years ago. But it is something that needs to be respected. It is something that it's a beautiful thing, but it needs to be safe, and that needs to be reflected to our children. Like I said, I'm from the East Bay. I do a lot of work in communities like in Oakland in particular. There's a huge problem right now with younger kids being influenced by what they've seen in their lives and having children. And I believe I read an article that was like 55% of teen pregnancies, it's raised 55% in Oakland alone, just based upon these kids feeling that, you know, everyone's having sex, no one's using protection, it's not that big of a deal. So that's kind of a scary statistic right there. And like I said, that alone reflects upon a generation. So if we start, you know, teaching kids more, if we tell people that wearing these condoms and using contraception will protect you, keep you safe. Natural humans want to be safe, they want to feel comforted, and that's a perfect way to tap into that. So in conclusion, I would have to say, don't let your affection give her an infection. Always use protection on your erection. Thank you.